Hi everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. Today we're going to talk about whether or not you should get a flip phone or a folding phone. Now, it's a little confusing because they refer to both of these as foldables, but this one here is a fold and this one here is a flip. And we're going to talk about some of the advantages and disadvantages to both so you can try and decide which one is best for you. But let's jump into it and here we go. All right, let's start off by talking about size, and the flip is going to be a little bit smaller than the fold. As you can see, the nice thing about the flip is that when you open it up, you're going to have a traditional slab style smartphone in the form factor. And then when you fold it up, it's going to be small enough that you can easily fit into your pocket or your purse or your backpack or wherever without taking up too much space. Now, the folding phone, as you can see, it's going to look more like a traditional smartphone, a traditional slab phone, except it's going to be a little bit thicker. But when you open this up, it's then obviously going to be a bit thinner, and it's going to have the size of a small tablet. Now, the next area I want to talk about is content creation, and I think both of these are great for content creation because they have cover screens, and those cover screens will allow you to actually preview your shot, make sure you're composed, and see yourself while you're taking your pictures or shooting your videos. Now, because both of these are foldable, they can be used as sort of their own tripods, and you can prop them up, but the flip phones actually allow you to see yourself while it's in that tripod mode. Whereas with the folding phones, the cover screen is usually laying down on the ground or on whatever surface it is where the cameras are propped up. So it's much easier to actually use the flip style folding phones for content creation than it is the fold. Now, another component of content creation are the actual cameras on the device. And for me, I usually go with the fold phones because they have better cameras, whereas the flips usually just have okay cameras. They're good, but they're not the best. They're actually not the best on the folds either when you start to consider the traditional slab phones, but they're better than what you're offered on the flip phones. So one thing that's missing on most flip phones is a zoom. You usually get the ultra wide and the regular wide camera, and then on the fold phones you get the ultra wide, the wide, and a zoom lens. So I usually end up going with this one, but if they put a zoom lens, say like a 5x zoom on the flip phone, I think this would be my daily driver. Now, another really important consideration between these two is price. Now, the fold phone is going to be considerably more expensive. This phone, if you pay full retail, is going to be $18.99. That's $1,900. And after tax, you're probably looking at over $2,000 for this phone. Whereas the Z Flip 6 is going to cost you around $1,100. So, I mean, it's not a cheap phone. Neither one of these are cheap phones, but if price is a consideration, the Z Flip is going to be a much more obtainable phone than the Z Fold. Now, I will say both of these are fantastic phones. I've owned both of them. I like both of them, but I will say there are some things about the Z Fold that really just pull me in and keep it in my pocket, and that is one, the zoom lens on the camera. I love having that zoom lens on my phone. It's just really nice and it comes in handy. The other thing is the S Pen. You actually can use an S Pen with this phone so that you can write on the screen, you can draw on it, you can use it to draw circles around things, or if you're using circle to search or maybe doing some AI editing or something. That all is really, really nice to have. That's something you're just not going to get with the Z Flip 6. And so the Fold is generally what I stick with. But I'm curious to know which phone you think might be for you if you're thinking about choosing a foldable phone for yourself. So anyways, I'm going to leave links to both of them down below in the video description so that you can check them out. I'm also going to leave links to my Amazon page and my social media contacts so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I'm Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, Love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.